My name is Michael-Robbert Brans. I'm 35 years old. I'm from the Netherlands, a place called Zeewolde, and I'm married. I have a little girl of just over 2 years old, and I do OCR on one leg. In 1995, in 98 and 2001 I got cancer, and they needed to amputate my leg in parts. So the first part was in 1995, my lower leg, and then the cancer came back in 98 in my hip pelvis, and they needed to amputate it. And in 2001 the cancer came back in my stomach, but everything was already gone, so there was no more to amputate. And I'm clean now for like 14 years. I got started with OCR like 3 years ago. I was weighted over like 92 kilos, so that was a big guy. And I got in contact with an organization, a foundation that does awareness projects for rehabilitation, and they use the obstacle team to promote sporting with a handicap. And they did it through OCR. So I talked to the organization if there was a place for me to get on the team. They started with 4 people and I was the 5th one, and now we are up to 10 people with a handicap, and we call ourselves the Dutch Adaptives. And what we do is do our thing in the sports, in the regular sports, with sailing, OCR and CrossFit. And we just started our new foundation. Yeah, it's a good thing. Kom, we gaan even, kijk eens. Let maar, zwaaien. Hi. You know what, this is the toughest part. This is the biggest obstacle in my life. 2 years ago, before she was even born, I was thinking, okay, how the hell do I carry her, to do the groceries with her, to do my stuff? There was fear, but there's no fear at all. So it's very difficult for me to explain how I overcome the fear. I just did it. You know what Richard Branson once said? If someone offers you an opportunity and you think you cannot do it, say yes, then learn how to do it later. And that's perfect. And I think this is the toughest part of my life, just to get things going with her and just be a good dad. Because of the OCR, I'm capable to carry her. I'm capable to go wherever I want with her without help, and that's the big thing. I want to be like the best version of myself, and OCR helps with that, and I train for it. I do CrossFit. Sometimes I do it like 4 times a week. Sometimes I don't do it for like 2 weeks. It's just on and off. But in the meantime, I do different kind of projects. I train for special events. I do a lot of awareness projects here in the Netherlands, and I just finished Ninja Warrior. I was the first Dutch guy that competed at the Ninja Warrior show on one leg. It was awesome. I find a sport that fits me. It's not a sport that's just for handicapped people. It's a sport that anybody can do. I can do it on my own pace. If it takes me 6 hours to complete the course, well, then it will take me 6 hours. But the cool thing about OCR is that it pushes me way beyond my limits. When our team, the Dutch Adaptives, we say like there will be obstacles, but with hard work there are no limits. And I think that's the coolest part. The coolest thing of OCR is that it can reach a lot of people. When I crossed the finish line of my first OCR, I felt awesome. And the reason why is that I weighed 92 kilos that time, and it took me 5 hours. And I was almost that close to get rid of the crutches and to get the rest of my life in a wheelchair. And I was finding a way to lose that I get lose weight, find my fitness level, and I crossed the line. As that I told myself, okay, this is it. And my mother and my wife and my father were also at the finish line, and they were crying, and I went home and a new life started. My advice is to buy a ticket, go to the start, and within 5 minutes all the fear is gone, and then go. There are many people there that are ready to help you. Take your time, enjoy it. It's cool.